get off me.
Okay.
So nauseous, who the man, it's not me. I'm the bad from the nonsense. The next time I feel, you drop me. So much things on my mind. I feel like all my lives. Anything that's on my mind. That's one thing on my mind. I need just ain't enough. All the drama, all the lines, mixing with the drugs. It's the scene. I'm too anxious, little homie, get off me. The game plans to get mine like Rothstein's. About the pie with the boys try to stop me. I mean the thing creep up, but they pop me. I feel crazy for real on the daily. I'm pissed off with the man, but they pay me.
Whoa, wee! That was good, man. That was good. Who's that?
That's my boy Lord Felix from Brockton, Massachusetts. You heard?
Okay, featuring
Leo the Kind.
Yeah,
Leo the Kind.
That was dope. That was really good.
Woo wee! What's good? IG, SoundCloud, Twitter, YouTube, Brockton, Massachusetts, Providence, Rhode Island,
Yo, Providence,
Lagos, Nigeria,
PVD.
Port-au-Prince, Haiti. They call me Pat.
They call me Ken.
Episode 011, First Genz podcast. We are the Blacks.
And we providing you the facts today.
What's good, boy?
How you doing, man?
Chilling,
bro. Chilling.
Chilling like a villain.
Yes.
That was so cool. I hate. That was one of them white people jokes.
What?
Chilling like a villain.
Really?
That's when you have to hit him with that fake office joke laugh.
I used to use that joke.
I could see you using it too.
Yeah, chilling like a villain.
I can see you using it.
Chilling like a villain.
Let's get into the shits, bro. Let's get into the music.
All right, yo.
A lot of music came out because we haven't been on air for about 2 weeks, week and a half.
Yeah, it's been a while. A week and a half. So
week and a half. Yeah.
So a small hiatus, but we back.
We're
gonna get right into it.
Let's get into one of the most black releases that came out these past 2 weeks.
Yes.
Goldlink drops his album Diaspora. Yeesh. I know you've been talking about this for a minute, bro.
Yes. So Goldlink, this review will be very, very biased. So I mean, there's probably a lot of things. You should probably listen to Patrick more on this review than me, because I'm obviously not going to be honest with this. Or I'm going to be honest, but it's going to be biased. Bro.
Biased as fuck.
I love this album. So I love it. So the reason why I love it is I've been following Goldlink since SoundCloud days, and I've been noticing him grow with the music. And he's always been representing DC and the black diaspora from DC, whether it may be coming from the African American aspect or the African aspect. But it's really dope because it's this album Diaspora fuses the two.
Yeah.
It has a perfect balance of that Afrobeats feels, has a couple of Afrobeats artists on there, WizKid's on there. A lot of production is done by a Nigerian producer.
Yep.
He's worked with a producer called P2J. He was responsible for producing a lot on Chris Brown's Heartbreak on the Moon
Who
album.
also was going Afrobeat on that.
Yeah, and Jules, the producer, he was on there.
With that Tyler Creator record.
So yeah, man, I really love this album. Honorable mentions, man. Coke White.
Bro, that Coke White turned into that.
Crazy.
That Coke White turned into that Moscow flow. That nigga got in his Birkin. Boy.
Yo, it's crazy because I thought when I first saw Coke White / Moscow featuring Pusha T, I thought Pusha T was gonna wash Goldlink, and I was like, damn, Goldlink, why you gonna do this to yourself? You know what I'm saying?
But Goldlink's like, nah.
You know what I mean? So I was just like, yo, no. He was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that to you. So I was just like, all right, I you snapping, you rapping. This album he was rapping for real.
Yeah, he was rapping.
You know what I mean? But he was doing it in a I would say a groovy, smooth way. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I would say, personally me, I think that he deserves, and I think he will get a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Album.
I think so too. I think you have a lot of these African Americans and Africans in these Grammy circles, so they're getting more voting power. And the Grammys they've been getting it more right lately. Not fully right, you know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't gotten everything right, but you see Childish Gambino, he got that Grammy for This Is America.
Yeah.
So you definitely see the Grammys trying to get it right, but I don't even think black people need validation from the Grammys anymore.
No.
But I will say this album needs to be considered to be the soundtrack for Black Panther 2.
So like there's honorable mentions, like some songs. Just
No, I think this whole album, bro, because Black Panther. Is anyone else going to talk about the fact that we've had an African superhero movie with no Afrobeat on the soundtrack?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that definitely was
talk about that.
That was a little weird to me too. Like when I was watching Black Panther 1, I was like, I love the movie. I mean, everyone.
Yeah,
loves
shout out
the
Chadwick
movie.
Boseman, H.U. Love.
You
That was
know
my
what I
only
mean?
complaint about the movie.
Really, 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 really good movie. And like, I thought the soundtrack was gonna incorporate. Yeah, there was gonna be like what it did. It did incorporate like African American artists, like, you know, Kendrick, SZA,
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean. They incorporated those artists. You know what I mean. So that was good.
Yeah.
But I thought that also was gonna incorporate, you know, like the like Afrobeats or African diaspora, because even though like Wakanda's a fake country, you can still use African music on an African influenced movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do that, yeah, I think a couple of tracks on there can make the cut for
The reason why I say this whole album is because if you listen to this Black Panther soundtrack,
Yeah.
it's not only turn up songs. Like, they
Yeah.
also have slow songs like Goldlink has on Diaspora.
Yeah.
So I'm saying you could end up using that whole album as a soundtrack.
I just think that the album like is too groovy for the Black Panther movie, because at the end of the day it's still like,
No Lie could be used.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's like there's certain songs, but I don't think the whole. I think it's just like Black Panther is like a kind of like a superhero movie. So it's like
Picture T'Challa walking up to Killmonger with the No Lie breakdown. That would be fire, bro. The breakdown when Goldlink, okay, when it switches from when Whiskey keeps on saying no lie, and then after the beat stops, and then it goes like,
oh yeah, that breakdown, yeah. That's what you're saying.
That would be heat, bro.
That could be used, yeah. I see what you're saying, yeah, for sure.
Let's get into more music, bro. Chris Brown and Drake.
Huh?
Chris Brown and Drake dropped No Guidance.
Yeah.
The song.
That was good.
And then Drake drops 2 more songs after that.
That was good.
Because the Toronto Raptors win the NBA Finals.
Yes.
Let's start off with the No Guidance record. What did you think about that?
But I think it's. I mean, I'm not gonna say potential song of the summer anymore because it's the summer now. But I would say it's a song of the summer. I think it's one of the songs of the summer. I think it's really good. I think Chris Brown did his thing on there. Drake did his thing on there. Chris Brown probably got. That's in a while. I'm not gonna say like he hasn't done it before on like previous albums, like, you know, Heartbreak on a Full Moon. But like Chris Brown really got into his vintage Chris Brown sound on there. Drake did his thing, opened it well. No Guidance was just a great record, bro. I think it's a great track.
Baby girl, I'm back in my Birkin.
Yeah, like, yo, I was at PVD Fest, right? And they were playing that song, like, it was just like a family. Yeah. Everyone was like singing. Everyone was vibing, bro. It was dope. It was really
What about the Best in the World pack?
Ooh.
Drake drops Omerta and Money in the Grave. Yo, speaking of Omerta, the first time I heard Omerta was from D the Flyest from Brockton, Massachusetts on Dope Boy Diary. Shout out D the Flyest. Shout out 508. He had a song called Omerta. That's the first time I heard the soundtrack.
That's dope.
Name. Yeah.
Now you need to send me that link, because D the Flyest is somebody I gotta start listening to.
Yeah, bro.
He's definitely making good music.
Got the city bubbling.
But I don't know, the Drake song with the Omerta, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. And the other song, Money in the Grave, they just wasn't special to me, bro. They weren't special to me. I didn't like them. I didn't, like, they were okay. Like, I feel like, yo, okay, this is where I'm coming from, right? Like, the Toronto Raptors just won the championship for your country, right? They just did something spectacular in the sports world. You are arguably the best rapper in the rapper world, right? And you hail from that country, and you were supporting the Toronto Raptors, right? And everybody is expecting you to drop something crazy in celebration of your country winning a championship in basketball. So I felt like the songs were like, first of all, I think the songs were already recorded.
Yeah.
I don't think that like it was
for sure.
Yeah, I felt like it should have been a release off of emotion. I felt like he should have just went into the booth after the win and be like, yo, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm drunk, bent, whatever the case may be, we gotta get into this booth and record and do something crazy. Like crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe he did do that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit. That's what I expected. I expected Drake to get in that. Yo, I'm rubbing shoulders with the home team coach. You know what I'm saying? ESPN is talking about me. They don't know if they want to ban me, but they can't because I'm too big. That type of bag. You know what I'm saying? I expected that, but I also know how to manage my expectations, bro. Because if I'm to listen to these two records as standalone records, minus the Toronto Raptors winning the NBA Finals, these are two good records, bro. I think Omerta, he got in his rapidy rap bag. He had that old school Biggie flow. You know what I'm saying? He's still coming at Pusha. That part, I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever, bro. But Money in the Grave is going to be a hit. Facts. That's going to be a hit. You know how many niggas are going to say,
no, Money in the Grave.
Body tap really nigga in my face.
I could definitely see Money in the Grave. I can definitely see Money in the Grave, like, eventually growing on me. I can see that growing on me. But I just, like, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like Drake's releases have been, like, less, like, I don't know.
They have less of an impact?
Yeah. You don't feel like that, bro? I feel like before, it was like, even when, like, yo, not, like, all right, 3 years ago, right? 2019, we go back to 2016. Summer 16.
Yeah.
Remember when he dropped that?
Yeah. But that's regular though. Like when LeBron James drops a triple double, are you like, whoa?
No, but I'm saying,
it's a LeBron effect.
I'm saying like back then when Drake was dropping singles, it was like, okay, like the world was gonna stop. And the world kind of did stop a little bit, but it didn't really.
Nah, it stopped for the Toronto Raptors, not Drake.
Yeah.
It definitely stopped, but for more, he was riding off the wave of the Toronto Raptors more so than his own wave.
Yeah. But like if this was like 3 years ago,
it would be Drake's.
It would be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Toronto would have won, and then it'd be like, all right, I'm gonna drop something crazy, and it was like, yo, this is crazy. I gotta. But you know, I
don't think that has anything to do with the quality of the song.
No, it doesn't. I don't think so. But I just think the quality of the music back then was like more. I don't know. Like I just think like I don't know. I feel like the songs were whatever. I think especially the Money in the Grave record with Rick Ross, like. Drake and Rick Ross like collaborations are undefeated. Like, you know what I mean? And I felt like this was the first defeat. I felt like Rick Ross.
It wasn't a bad song.
Yeah, I feel like Rick Ross said was whatever on that, bro.
Yeah, Ross's verse was kind of like whatever. But I will give Drake credit for this. He says on that song, they thought my raps was lies, but till they sat with the bars, right? Mm-hmm. You gotta give Drake credit for making like whatever lines. You know what I'm saying? Be lines that people actually want to revisit, bro. Because there'll be times where Drake will have a line and we just think that he just said whatever, like he's just blurring shit out. Mm-hmm. But then when you really listen to that song, let's say for about a year or two, you're like, wait a minute, this nigga's actually talking about his life. Like on Sneakin' in 2016, I remember he had a song with 21 Savage. He was like, got my Spanish team convinced that I know Spanish. Really, once you get to talking, I'll understand it. A year ago, I personally found out that a nigga dated Jennifer Lopez. Because I'm not the type of nigga who be like keeping up with tabloids on what nigga is dating with shorty and all that stuff. So when I found that out, I'm like, bro, I'm over here just rapping, sneaking, and this nigga's talking about bagging a perico. Like Jenny from the block.
Yeah, but I get it. Like I hope, all right, but you're a rapper. I mean, I hope you're telling the truth and you're not lying in your records. I mean, people lie in their records.
Yeah, but niggas be saying whatever though.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I mean, I guess like it that is a good like that is dope. Like how like Drake is clever with that. Like he'll like he has foreshadowing lines. Yeah, right? Like he'll say something and then he'll reflect like later on you'll understand it. But I mean I don't know. I just did for me personally. I didn't really rock with the records. Hopefully they grow on me, but hopefully Drake comes out with a project after this.
Yeah, that's what I'm really waiting for.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm really waiting for.
That's what. Yeah, so.
Let's get into these two Dreamville records. First and foremost, Dreamville is coming, guys. Dreamville is coming, guys. If you guys want to play, that's fine. But I'm letting you guys know right now that Dreamville is coming. And I want to say J. Cole is a fucking marketing genius, bro. This dude threw Young Nudie on the Down Bad, the intro to Down Bad, the intro to Down Bad. Mm-hmm. He throws Young Nudie on there. Mm-hmm. And what I'm saying is, one thing I like about J. Cole is what he's doing with the rapidy rap scene is what culture vultures have been doing with trash SoundCloud rappers. Like, he's making it... Like, good music has always been out there, bro. Don't let any old nigga tell you that there hasn't been good music. You know what I'm saying? But J. Cole's making it easier for you to find that good music. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's going to throw Young Nudie on that to say, all right, you young niggas want to hear this type of sound. All right, so let me throw him on the intro so I can get your attention. But now you're going to hear G.I.D. right after that. You're going to hear Bossy right after that. And you're going to hear me.
So all right, so to go back, I'm not going to, like, really go back. But, like, to, like, connect what I'm talking about with Drake and J. Cole and stuff like this is, like, Drake dropped those 2 songs, right? Now listen. Drake dropped those 2 songs, right? And I thought they were whatever because I felt like this is the summer, right? The summer is the time we're supposed to be dropping the fire. Last summer, 2018, bruh, there was nothing but heat every single weekend.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So if you're dropping music, you better make sure it's fire. I don't care who you are.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
If you're at this level.
You're right.
J. Cole said, okay, word, 2018 was like this, I got your memo. We coming out with the whole label, we all dropping.
We're all dropping.
Everybody's rapping on that label, bro.
Yeah.
Dreamville, everybody was rapping on Down Bad. Jitty was rapping.
J.I.D.'s verse was okay.
He was doing a hook. He was on the hook.
Yeah, he was on the hook.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A rapidy rap. You know what I'm saying? He was on the hook.
Yeah, you're right. He was on the hook.
And he was killing the hook. And the boss, I mean, it was like it was smooth. You know what I'm saying? And then you got if the rap wasn't enough, you got an R&B record in Got Me with Ari Lennox and Ty Dolla $ign in there. So it's like, yo, they really ready for the summer. And what I'm saying is, yo, Drake, J. Cole, the Wale's, the Big Sean's, these rappers that we grew up listening to in high school, bro. You know what I'm saying? They released their content music. They released their albums. They released their mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Their classics. They released it, right? Now they're at a point in their careers that they're veterans. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay,
young OGs.
So now that they're OGs now, this is really going to be the time that we're going to see who's going to last.
The next 10 years.
Who's going to last for real,
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Drake was like, on one song, he was like, yo, they're going to be listening to me 10 years from now, something like that. It's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But now you 10 years later, bro, like, now it's like, yo, now you're a boss. Like, now J. Cole, you fast forward now, J. Cole got his own label. Now you got fast forward now, Drake got his own label. Now you got Meek Mill, Dream Chasers. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, I'm a veteran, I'm an OG in the game. So what are the OGs going to put out in terms of music? Yeah. I feel like, so far, Drake is up in Drake. J. Cole is up in Drake right now, this summer.
Yeah, this summer. I would say that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Summer hasn't started though, bro. Drake is gonna drop.
Let's hope so, man. Let's hope so.
And yo, can we?
I'm too anxious, little homie, get off me. The game plans to get mine like Rothstein's. About the pie with the boys try to stop me. I make the thing creep up, but it pop me. I feel crazy for real on the daily. I'm pissed off at the man, but the